All right, so as I said, this is the outdoor bundle, meaning that it's a couple of different things all bundled together. First things first, you have the SANDMARC compact pole, designed in California, so I really like that already. You have the SANDMARC aluminum wrench, so you can tighten down all your mounts nice and securely. You have the remote holder, compatible with all GoPro remotes, and what that's going to do is going to mount your GoPro remote directly on the pole, so super convenient there. And last but not least, you have the armor bag. And here it is right here, and I'm going to show you what this thing's all about. I'm going to get it out of the packaging, all of it, and I'm going to put it all together, and I'm going to show you why you should consider buying something like this. Alright, so we're going to start off with the compact SANDMARC pole, and this has a nice, great, really sticky rubber handle here. And just the branding alone, I'm a big fan of, you know. So you got SANDMARC, it's on the handle as well, big rubber handle here, as well as it's on the tether, and you do have this sliding locking clasp here, so you can make this, you know, more tight around your wrist. And this is all aluminum. This is not plastic. Even the GoPro mount itself is aluminum as well. So loosen that a little bit, and then this guy extends out. So once this thing is fully extended, it goes to 25 inches, collapsed to 10. So really nice, very compact, hence the name, but very well made. And you just kind of tighten these guys down, and this guy doesn't move at all. Another cool thing that I like is it has built-in threads on the end of the GoPro mount, so you're not running the risk of losing that little nut that falls in there. So basically what you do is you mount your GoPro in there just like that. It comes with a GoPro screw here and a couple of plastic washers. So I'm going to set those off to the side, and the little nut because you don't need it. Put this in here. Tighten this down, and now you're good to go, and you can adjust your GoPro any which way you want. You could also extend this out even further. So if you need a full 25 inches or down to a 10, you can cinch it all down nice and compact. If you just want to use it as a regular little selfie stick, you're just like this, then cool, you can do all that. The features and benefits of using a pole are huge and definitely worth it, especially if you're doing those crazy jumps where you're jumping off a waterfall or something like that and you're going to be swimming with one. Great way to have it, especially if it's aluminum. You know it's not going to mess up or get damaged in the water. Alright, so the second item is the Hero remote holder, and this mounts directly to the pole. Just kind of snaps in place. It's pretty stout, so definitely want to make sure it doesn't fall off. And then what you do is you get your Hero remote. This is an older one, but it has little notches. So there's a little notch right in here, and then another one on the other side, and that's where these guys come into play, because you kind of slide that in to its little notch right there, and kind of just move this around and snap it in place. Now your Hero remote is good. And saying, you know, my Hero remote battery is pretty dead, but you can actually control it all from right here. You can hold the pole, and you still have access to the remote. So really beneficial, and I like that it's out of the way and it's not bulky. Next thing, we have the SANDMARC wrench, and what this is, you basically use this to tighten down your tool, your mount here, your mounting bracket, so that this gets nice and tight and stays in place, and you don't have to worry about this thing loosening up on you, because a lot of times you just can't get enough torque on here to really tighten it down, and then it starts chewing up your hands. Get a little wrench on there, perfect, worth every penny. And it's very lightweight, and it fits right in its own little in the case here, so I'm gonna get that next. Alright, so here's the armor bag right here. Once again, big fan of branding. It is a canvas bag. It does fit up to 3 GoPro cameras, so really cool, and it's Velcro. So what you do is basically you open this thing up, and there's all your mounts. So everything fits in here. You have some pockets on the bottom here. So on the bottom here, you have 3 pouches, okay? Those 3 pouches are what's gonna hold the GoPro. So I'm gonna put my GoPro in one of them, just like that. GoPro's in there now, it's secure. I'm gonna cinch that around it. So now that's protected and it's good to go. As I said, this thing will hold 3, so GoPro, GoPro, GoPro. In the middle here, you have a row of daisy chain, and all of these are elastic, same thing. So this is gonna hold all of your mounts. And then you have wider ones at the bottom here, and the wider ones are what's gonna hold the pole and other things as well. Another thing that I find really cool is that they gave you a shoulder strap that's completely adjustable. You have this little strap right here. You could also remove it. So if you don't want the shoulder strap on there, you can take it off. I'm just gonna take it off for now just because we don't really need it for this video. Also too, on the outside, you have a nice little carry handle. So I like that as well. It's cushioned and padded. That's pretty nice. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So really cool. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move my camera down just so you can see how everything sets up inside the case here. All right, so you have your 2 straps here and here, and this is what's gonna hold the pole. So I'm gonna get the GoPro remote mount off. Let me get the pole in here. And now the pole's in here. Now I'll just tighten down these, and that'll hold the pole in place. So that's not going anywhere. You could also kind of slide this wrist tether through as well. That'll keep it all nice and secure and snug. Take that off, and you have room for your remote. You can put your remotes in here. Probably put it in this one because it's a little bit more. Yeah, probably put it over here. Anyway, so you have your remote. Then you can fit all other things too. So if you need to, you can fit your, like a microphone. You can fit some other things as well. There's also pockets on the sides here that will hold other things too. Like I have the Bluetooth backpack. That'll go in here. You have other little mounts like your curve mount. You have tripod mounts. All these things can fit in here. These are all designed to hold the wrench. So all these little daisy chains here are designed to hold all your little screws. So you can put all your GoPro screws in here, kind of rotate them around so they all fit nice and easy. And then these little pockets, you can put your tripod mount, your J-clip. You can put all those things in here. Tripod mounts, all these things can fit in here. And then you have room for your batteries as well. So battery, I'll put another battery over here. So now it'll hold all of your gear and keep everything all nice and even and secure. And I'll put the remote over here just like that. So what you do now is you kind of just roll it. And when you roll it like this, then you resecure the Velcro right there. And now all your stuff is nice and secure in this carry bag. Everything is all good, nice and neat. And you can put your shoulder straps on, and then you don't have to worry about anything falling out of here, which is really cool. And when you're opening it up, you lay it out, and everything is super organized and easy to get to. I really like it. I like how everything sets up, and it's super convenient.